Hello Tree Huggers, and welcome to the first episode of Tutorial Tuesdays with Tree. Now, I apologize for the crackling on the microphone. I need to get a better microphone recording device, but that will be in the future. However, that does not take away any of the knowledge that you could potentially learn from this video. Today we will be talking about basic routing in Massive of LFOs and envelopes. Now, when I was first starting out producing, I used to look at Massive and I would see colorful lines around the knobs and I'd think to myself, what the fuck? Like, what does that even mean? And some people already knows what it means, but some of you might not. And so I'm here to explain it, because once you understand it, it's really quite easy. Now, let's start with we have our basic sound on a new instance of Massive. And I'm going to try and make a bass, so I'm going to make it monophonic. And then let's do like a AI. And let's do this is Chrome. Turn the volume up a little bit. Alright, now notice what happens if we change and move around this wavetable position knob. You see how it changes the sound. Now, we can use envelopes and LFOs within Massive to modulate this knob. Basically what this is this is a snapshot of how this envelope is going to modulate a parameter over time. So we can, like, if this would be the start point, and this would be the highest point, and this would be the end point. And so what we can do is we can route this envelope to this wavetable position knob by simply clicking this cross and bringing it over and clicking that empty square. And then what you're going to want to do is click on that square and drag it up. And now what this blue line represents is, you see how the start of the blue line is right where the knob is? That means that this is the start. That's where the knob's going to start. That is this position right here on the envelope. And this position right here is going to be the end of this blue line. So you can really do as little or as much movement as you want. And you can go either direction. So personally, if we have a faster attack, it'll give it that, like, you'll hear it. If we start it from over here and modulate, or take the envelope up, that's pretty cool. But I want some movement. I like that movement I was playing around with in the beginning. It was about the knob was like right here. And so we'll make the attack a little longer. So that means over time the knob's going to move slower over time. And you see how it reverts back to that initial noise? That's because this part right here, it hits its peak and then starts moving again. That's the decay right here. So you can just take the level of decay, throw that up. So we have some movement. So there's your little envelope modulation. Now we can take this LFO. Let's just mute this envelope real quick. We can take this LFO, and what LFO stands for is low frequency oscillation. And what that means is the frequency of this wave, in this case it is a sine wave, is so low that it's inaudible. But what we can do is we can use this wave to modulate a parameter, and the parameter will change based on the shape of the wave. It'll follow the path of the wave. So this, you got your sine wave, you got your saw wave, your square wave, and your triangle wave. And you can also change the position of the wave. Let's just leave it your standard place, and we'll put the crossfader up so that it doesn't mix with this saw wave down here. And we will take this rate, and for now we'll put it at a quarter. And see, I'm at 175 beats per minute, so it's a little fast. But we'll let it modulate at a quarter. And so we're going to modulate this right here. And so this is where it's going to wobble from. Highest point, this green point, is right there. Lowest point, this gray point, is right there on the wave. So listen what this sounds like. You know, we can make it a little bit more extreme. Let's start down just a little bit. Let's turn back on our envelope. So now we have see, but this time we'll change the see here, you can hear the movement in the bass. Let's change this just a little bit. Now I'm going to take this modulation oscillator. This can modulate things. We'll take the phase. So listen to what happens if we change the phase. So that seems like a good place before it starts getting too shady. So we can take another envelope, take this attack, push it all the way out, take the decay, maybe take the level down a little bit, and so we'll take this instance. And so if you guys have been following, then you'll know that right here, when I first push down the note, it's going to start right here, and over time it's going to gradually move to this blue thing and then back down. So let's hear what that sounds like. This is pretty fucking sick, actually. Now, just for fun, let's just make a little bit of bass design with this one oscillator. Let's add this phaser mono. Let's take this wetness. Let's start it a little bit wet, maybe not too dry. Same envelope that we used on the phase. Let's put it up there. Take the rate, we'll leave it down there. So the rate basically, listen. So I want a lower rate so you don't just hear that extra wobble in the background. We'll turn the feedback up and we'll put the depth lower towards the bass. But I said we modulate this depth, and then we'll take the feedback and we'll put the same number 2 envelope on there. See what it sounds like. Sounds pretty fucking cool to me. Okay. Now, before we end, I just want to show you this quick little trick. You can take this LFO and we can take this sync off, and we can take the rate, and we'll take this envelope and we'll take that envelope and we'll modulate it to the rate, and we'll bring it all the way down and listen to what happens. I figured out how to do this, so I was just fucking around. Like, I had no idea how to make the noise when I used to hear it, or like this, what this is about to do. But just so you guys know, just listen. Boom. So that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you guys learned some things about basic routing with envelopes and LFOs. And please, 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 if you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be using YouTube more frequently. Tutorials every Tuesday, video blogs, which I call tree logs, every Thursday, and sound design on Sundays. So please do not just copy what I make in my tutorials and like just copy it word for word for word, especially in sound design. This tutorial, you could copy it, but hopefully you just pay attention and you learn what I did, and then you go and play with Massive and go try it out for yourself, and just try it with anything and everything. You can route it to literally any of these squares. So just have fun with it and see what new stuff you can come up with, and ultimately that's how you'll learn new techniques that no one even knows. I mean, I'm sure there's someone who knows it, but that's how you'll teach yourself. So that way you don't have to go open up a tutorial every time you want to make a sound, and you'll start growing as a producer, producing your own sounds. So thanks for watching, everybody. Again, please subscribe and please share with your friends if you enjoyed, and give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment. I would definitely love interaction on my YouTube videos. And once again, I apologize for the crackling. I will get a better mic as soon as I can. Thank you guys. I love you. Have a good night or day, depending on where you're at. Peace.